they can continue this way. But the truth is that you cannot continue like this. In those days, when Kwame Nkrumah built this on his untruthfulness, because this thing has been built by Kwame Nkrumah. After Kwame Nkrumah, when he left power, as the days are passing by, the younger generation are picking up.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, speak.
Yes,
Tell us where you are calling from.
I'm calling from New York.
All right, thank you. Speak.
I want to make a contribution.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank the chairman of PSC for the good work that he's doing. We are grateful for all that he's doing for Western Togoland. I want to make something here. When the chairman was speaking, he made it clear that the people of Western Togoland will ask to vote in plebiscite to join Gold Coast in Union or not to join Gold Coast, and they did. But that was a request from the United Nations. I'm sorry, that was a request from Britain to the United Nations to join the two colonies, the two countries together. That's the Trust Territory and her colony Gold Coast. But on the other side, that request from Britain was the sacrilegious thing that British did to the people of Western Togoland. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because you can see Britain was also in charge of Palestinians. Palestinians were given to British in a transition, the same transition council gave Palestinians to Britain. In 1948, when Britain was no longer in position to take care of Palestinians, they told the United Nations that they can. And at that moment, Palestinians have to decide their own fate. So the fate of Palestinians was given to them, and they chose what they want. When it came to Western Togoland, when Britain was not in position to take care of Western Togoland, Britain would have done the same thing to Western Togoland, release Western Togoland to the United Nations, and the UN will let Western Togoland decide their own fate. But why on earth should Britain decide that I want to make a union with a trust territory, with her colony, Gold Coast? And on the blind side of the United Nations, Britain wrote the letter the chairman read to you. Britain wrote that letter informing the United Nations that yes, the union has been effective. And at the time that Western Togoland has no government to represent her interests, how on earth can you make a union between a country that has a government and the other side that does not have a government? So this is a real situation that the people of Western Togoland, the land have been absorbed, they have been unnursed to Britain colony. People have to understand that Gold Coast was a Britain colony. Gold Coast was a Britain colony. So there is a conflict of interest here. Nobody knows what goes underhand that Britain will decide to join a trust territory to her colony. That point needs to be made clear that that Gold Coast was a Britain colony. So that point that I want to make it clear that people should start. That should be sounding a little bit something to some people to wake up. That why should Britain want to join a trust territory to her colony, and why Britain didn't do the same thing to Palestinians when the time came for them to let go of Palestinians? So what that we are saying today is a factual. Everything we are saying is on the ground, it's on the bare floor, but the Ghana government is turning a blind ears to what we are saying, pretending that nothing is happening, but actually something is happening. We want to restore the dignity of West Africa and dignity of Western Togoland. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your contribution. But you know what I want to say here is this. Continue to look onto the British government, because this is something now between Western Togoland and the Republic of Ghana. So, I think you have to concentrate your energy on doing it locally, not getting them involved, because they've already committed blunder. But now, what you guys need to do is to look for a way for this thing to be addressed by the government of Ghana.
We are trying to do our very best.
Yes, exactly.
There are clauses in the termination of the trusteeship agreement, And one of the clauses is that if there's disagreement, we should go to court. Now, we have been able to bring this to the international court.
Okay.
They are easy with it,
Yeah.
but the other part is that when you and your brother or sister, you are not in good terms, you can sit down at home.
Exactly. Talk about
That
it.
is what we are trying to do.
And they are not
Because
agreeing to
tomorrow,
that. Yes.
they will ask you, so this thing is happening between the two of you.
Did you talk about
Did you
it?
talk about it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Before you brought it here.
Yes.
And we are trying to tell them that let's sit down and talk.
Which is very necessary.
Let us sit down.
I think you really
and
need
solve
to
this
crave.
problem.
You need to crave until you get that attention. It's very important.
We are doing
So
our
whatever
best.
it's gonna take
the part,
to get that attention, you
the
guys
part-
have to do it.
The bad part of this story is this. On the 6th of July, our Secretary General, the PLC Secretary General in Western Togoland, has been arrested.
Oh,
How? The PLC is a registered organization in Ghana. It's a registered organization that has on its incorporation the things we want to do. And it is registered officially.
yes.
People's Liberation Council of Western Togoland. And this is what we want to do. It is registered. We have a certificate.
Okay.
Now, the Secretary General, the certificate was going to expire. So he went to the municipality
To go and
to
renew
go
it.
and renew it.
Okay.
He got to the municipality, they told him, come on Monday. We are almost finished, so you come and pick it on Monday.
Okay.
He got to the place on Monday, they said, it's not ready, so you sit down and wait. He was sitting down there in the reception waiting. He saw two gentlemen. They came and they told him that they went inside first and they came to him and said, oh, your certificate is some office somewhere. We'll go there and then they'll sign it for you.
Really?
He has no choice. So he entered
So
their car, they
they
drove
tricked
him,
him.
they took him away, they kidnapped him from the office there, going to do official business. They kidnapped him from there, they took him to their office, they drilled him for about, from about 9 o'clock to about 3 o'clock. And then from there, they released him, they took him now to the police station.
Wow.
And when they sent him to the police station, the police also waited until it's 7 o'clock in the evening. And at 7 o'clock in the evening, they lock him up.
Oh.
This old man.
What
The
was your
68
face?
years old man.
Yes. What was your
locked up.
face?
They kept him there. I'm telling you a story.
Oh.
They kept him there until on the second day, because in Ghana you cannot lock up somebody for 48 hours. They did not allow him to see his family. He has he cannot call anybody.
They didn't give you
There
any-
was no lawyer.
Oh.
They locked him up. On the second day, they took him to court without a lawyer, without his family. This old 68 years old man they took him to court. And when they got to the court, this is the charge they put on him. I can read the charge for you. And I want to read it because I think this is abuse of power.
Jesus.
This is the charge they put on him. They said, the Republic versus Divine Okwe Odonko, statement of offense, prohibition of the People's Liberation Council of Western Togoland, contrary to Section 1 and 2 of the Prohibited Organization Decree, 1976, SMCD 20. Ghana in this 21st century is using a military decree to detain somebody, whereas they have a constitution. A military decree.
It's bad.
And now
It's violation of
they
human
took him
rights.
to the court, and
Yes.
then they asked the judge to remand.
It's
to
violation
remand
of
him.
human rights. Yes.
They put him there for about 2 weeks. He was in police cell, sleeping on the ground. His offense is this,
This is terrible.
and he's going to court now.
This is incredible.
The police say they are making more investigation. You are making investigation? And
No.
you're going to
This
lock
is
up
a
somebody?
violation.
The man is
of
now
human
sick.
rights.
The man is completely now sick. 2 days ago, he collapsed and they took him to the hospital, and
Oh.
he's now lying at home in his bed. And the police are saying that he should come to the police station again.
Wow. Wow, this is incredible.
Yes,
this is violation of human rights.
This is the situation in which we are.
It shouldn't be this way.
This is the situation in which we are.
Wow.
And it's a sad story.
It is, very.
That we are living in this, where we are now.
So who is going to help you now in this whole thing?
We will continue. We will continue. We will continue.
I think maybe the diasporans have to come down.
The diasporans,
your people,
we are
all of them.
We are doing our very best. We are all over. We are educating our children. We are educating our grandchildren. And we are all over. We are in Germany. We are all over.
Well, let me read some of the YouTube chat here. He said, Danny, somebody called Danny Boy. I think there's a call coming all the way from Ghana. Sometimes we are not welcomed when we speak out our language in the presence of other ethnic groups. Is that true?
That is true, 100%.
You're not welcome?
Some people have to change their name. For instance, in my area, when you are born...
Somebody's calling the WhatsApp.
When you are born on...
Hold on, sir.
On Friday...
Hello? Yes. Speak.
I want to contribute, sir.
All right.
My name is Charlie Dupame.
Okay.
Chairman, I greet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, please, I want to tell Chairman, we have so many videos, we have audios that show clearly how these people are intimidating us, harassing us. So I want Chairman, I will send all those videos right now so that Chairman can show it to you people at the studio there, so the whole world will see.
It's a little difficult to show all
we are saying it, the thoughts that we are doing,
of time.
if you are a woman, if you are a woman, hello?
Yeah, speak please.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you are a woman,
Yeah.
if you are a woman, you are like rubbish in Ghana.
Really?
You bear yeah. I have a newspaper in front of me right now, and they say we don't trust airways. I go for those things. We don't trust airways. This is graphic paper. This is newspaper. Why? So I want to tell the whole Western Togolanders that they should wake up.
Yes. I just want to say something short.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Contributors.
Yes.
Please, I want to be very clear, make my point clear. Let us focus. The politics of Ghana, we don't want to be part of it. What we are talking about is the relationship between Western Togoland and Ghana. That's all we are talking about. How they do their politics, we want to stay out of it. Because in reality, we are not considered as part of them. And so when you're pushing your mind too much,
then it requires all of you in the diaspora, because you cannot stay in the diaspora and be fighting this battle. It requires all of you in the diaspora from any part of the world, move down there in Ghana, move down there, and then carry placards and march to the president's office.
Madam, they will arrest you.
Oh.
Madam, they will arrest you. Government is arresting people day and day.
Yes, that's what is happening. When you talk about it, they will arrest you.
They are arresting people.
They will arrest you and lock you up. I just
The government sent police soldiers to Western Togoland to go and embarrass people. We don't know.
Oh.
I
want to show you people those videos so that the whole
please, we will not have too much time now.
Please.
To
Yeah, it's all right, but it's okay. Send those to the chairman. Send them to the chairman. That would be very, very nice. I think I would like to show them.
Me, myself,
because
I have a lot of those.
Myself and my husband, we are from Western Togoland then. Is that, are we from Western Togoland?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Too welcome. Thank you so much. Right. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Okay.
All right.
Can you please play the second video?
Hello, caller.
Yeah, play the second video.
Well, somebody else is calling, so that's the reason.
At the same time, we feel that the question which should be put before the people at the present stage should be only one that is related to an immediate practical proposition. And that, in our opinion, is union with the Gold Coast. If union with the Gold Coast is rejected by the people, a new situation will arise, which will have to be considered afresh, in our opinion. For the present, we think it is unnecessary to anticipate it or to provide for it. That would be tantamount to prejudging the results. We regard the independent and isolated existence of British Togoland as extremely precarious, both politically and economically. Indeed, the visiting mission itself seems to recognize the validity of this argument. At the same time...
Yes. When you listen to these videos, you will see clearly the point that the UN ambassadors are debating. And it's very clear that they are seeing that if things are not done properly, it will keep on occurring.
It's true.
So let us do it and do it properly. If in those days, in the 1950s, these arguments have been made, and now we are in 2000, and these things are coming up again, then there should be a solution.
Exactly.
And that is our point.
So, how then are you going to find the type of leaders the people need?
We are asking the government of Ghana, the authorities of Ghana, to allow us to be able to educate our people, to be able to allow them to select their own leaders. What we want to do is, we don't want some group of people to put themselves together and say they are the leaders. No. We want the people themselves to choose their leaders. And that is what we want. So that when they sit down with the government of Ghana, they can be able to deliver what the people want.
That is what is... So, you think that is not what is happening? Is it the government that is selecting the leadership for them or what?
They don't want to talk about it. They don't even want you to educate the people. They don't want you to talk about Western Togoland. But these days, even when you are married, women are adding their maiden name to the marriage certificate.
Of course, like my name, my maiden name is on my certificate too.
Yes.
My marital certificate. So,
yes. But then, Western Togoland, if you mention Western Togoland, then you are in problems.
What do they want you to mention?
I don't know, Ghana. But there is somebody.
This is a case. You're not accepted in Ghana. You're not accepted in. So what do they want you to do?
There are.
You're not going to change your name or what?
There are people in Ghana who can register companies that are called Gold Coast, but you have no right to be a Western Togolander and mention the name of Western Togoland. We think this is not fair because Gold Coast was joining to Western Togoland to make Ghana, and still people in Ghana, some of them have companies that have the name Gold Coast something, but you cannot register a name in Western Togoland and say Western Togoland. Our Secretary General now is sick, but they are still. This is persecution.
Yes, it is.
The man is a very
somebody
moderate
of that age will be.
He's a very moderate man.
He
is even telling the people that take it easy. Let us talk to the authorities. Don't rush. If the young ones are agitating, he says no. That is not a proper method. Tomorrow we are the same. So go take it easy, and that is the man they go to arrest.
It's terrible. Do you have any constitution for PLC?
The PLC itself has its own way, but we are not the people to write the constitution for Western Togoland.
Okay.
What we want to do is that the people themselves will write their own constitution, and with that constitution, they will be able to elect their leaders.
Yeah.
I know that there are some people who are trying to put themselves together to say they want to be leaders, but the PLC stand is that the people themselves will write their own constitution, and then the people themselves, with that constitution, will elect their leaders. And those leaders will represent them.
Hello, caller, yes?
Please, my name is Daniel Yavuga.
Okay.
Calling from Western Togoland.
All right, speak.
In the first place, congratulating to our noble chairman for their hard work that they are doing to restore our motherland, Western Togoland.
Okay.
We are sick and tired of the humiliation that the people of Gold Coast today, Ghana, are giving to we, the citizens of Western Togoland. We are capable of managing our own affairs. We are also a human, as they also are. Two countries who have to be in union, and the union have not been established. That is the reason why every day Ghanaian politicians, Ghanaian citizens have the authority, have the audacity to insult, even to the extent that our kings and queens on our land, they don't regard them, they don't respect them in any way. And this is the time. No matter how the situation is, we the citizens of the land are ever ready to support this idea of the restoration.
Yes.
For our dear country, is capable of managing our own affair. The only thing I would say is that, Chairman, congratulations. We are watching you live, and we are with you.
Thank you.